Hi guys, this is Simone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about emotional support animals. Look at her. Okay, yes, that's right, Pearl. Her name's Pearl. She's an emotional support animal. She's the sweetest. Actually, she's not. She's actually mean. She's not mean. But this morning she woke me up at 6:30 in the morning to take her outside and I was not about it. Anyway, I think everyone needs an emotional support animal. She's licking my hand and she's not happy that I want her over here. I think everyone needs an emotional support animal because until you've had that support and lost it, you don't understand that their friendship is everything. I love you. I love you. So I had an animal, her name was Precious. All growing up, I think we got her when I was 6 and she died my second year in college. My sister's first year. And me and Precious were not friends. She did not like me. She only liked me when I was the last person in the house, and because she only would lay on laps and or blankets. She wouldn't lay on our leather couch and or the floor. Like, that was just beneath her. She was a little Pomeranian. If I can find a picture, I'll put it in here, but if I don't. But even though me and Precious weren't friends, having something to like hold when I was like about ready to cry, or like having a friend when, you know, nobody else is in the house and I have nobody to talk to, let's just gab with my dog, my gal pal Precious. And I didn't know what that felt like until I came home from college, and there was no dog to like greet me at the door to get really excited when I came home, or just to like love me unconditionally. And so I talked to my boyfriend about it and I told him, you know, I think I want to get a dog. I've followed the correct avenues to get her to stay with me at school, but I just felt like I needed an animal to keep me sane and to hold when I get stressed, because I get stressed, and, you know, to welcome me home with love and affection. So we went to a pound and adopted Pearl, who is rejecting the camera right now and staring out that window because she likes to stare out windows. She doesn't like to be outside. Just stare out them. So, and I've only had her a couple months, and it's been absolutely perfect. In addition to adding a responsibility to my college life that I didn't expect, she adds excitement and fun and a level of responsibility that I didn't expect. Money wise, I didn't she only eats wet food and or soft food. Crunchy food is out of the question. So like the normal dog food, it's a no. Somebody spoiled her before and then gave her up because they couldn't afford her wet food. And now I have a dog that does not eat anything but wet food. So, I mean, I love her and I want to spoil her to pieces, but she's making me spend so much on her food, so I can't. It made me rethink about my priorities, whether or not like I should go buy Bojangles, or if I should, you know, feed my dog. And the answer is always feed your dog. And I think it's important to invest in an emotional support animal, whether that be cats, dogs, you know, if you're into snakes, maybe a bunny rabbit. Bunnies are cute, but they multiply, so get one. Because having something, I mean, if you're single, you got something to love you. And if you're not single, then you have something to love you when your significant other is away. And perhaps love you more than your significant other. And, you know, it's an undying love that you can't replace with human affection. And I think it's important for everybody to take a moment and realize, hey, to think about their life and say, is getting an animal the best choice for me because I'm unhappy, or I think that I just think that my life is going in a way that I don't feel loved anymore. And yes, animal affection is different than human affection, but I feel like the love and connection you can get from it. Oh, sweet baby girl. I feel like the love and affection you can get from an animal can't replace human affection, of course, but it can add to it in a way that is immensely heartwarming and loving and glorious. And there are ways, if you register your animal as an emotional support animal especially, and you're not just having a dog to have a dog or having a cat to have a cat, you want this to be an emotional support animal. Selection of animals is really crucial. Also, you have the option to register your animal with the United States Service Animal Registry. It's about $80, which is what I did with Pearl. A mosquito bit me. I'm sorry, I'm scratching my arm. It's about $80, but that $80 gets you. She almost fell. You okay? You good? Did you almost fall? Okay. That $80 gets you, the right to take her to college with you. It gives you the right to waive the fees associated with having an animal if you're going to stay in an apartment or you're going to rent someplace. It also allows you to take her with you your animal with you into stores. Now, I don't suggest doing that, especially if you don't have an animal that's trained not to jump on people and pee when they get excited, like this one. Technically, I can take her into places per her registration. But, no. Technically, I can take her into places, but I just choose not to because she is a very excited dog. But I just want to caution you, if you do choose to register your animal, do not just do this to take advantage of it, thinking $80 might save you $500 down the road with fees associated with living in apartments. This should be something you do not take lightly. If this is going to be an emotional support animal, treat them like an emotional support animal and realize that there are avenues and options for you to be able to take to waive the associated fees. The reason the fees are waived is because the assumption with emotional support animals is that you need them in order to carry out a happy and healthy life. And if that's what you need, then yes, register your animal. If you need them to carry out a happy and healthy life. But if you're just doing it so you don't have to raise fees, you are taking advantage of the system, and I don't appreciate that, so please don't. But if you feel like you need one to happy, healthy, non-depressive life, emotional support animal. My Pearlo, she's so cute. Pearl is an American Staffordshire Terrier. She is closely related to the Pit Bull Terrier, but I love pit bulls personally, but she's not a pit. I love pit bulls. But the reason I would never get a pit bull is because of the what's the word? Stigma is not the word I'm looking for. Stereotype that comes along with pit bulls and their aggressive natures, which they're not aggressive. But and she's not aggressive, but she does look mean. Sometimes she will look very mean. So but people think she's a pit all the time, and I am very quick to tell her, no, please don't ban my doggy. She's not a pit. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. Emotional support animals are important, and they should not be taken for granted of. The system should not be taken for granted of, because $80 really is not much to be able to take them anywhere, take them to school with you. If you're in college, take them to an apartment that doesn't even allow pets, which is great. But it has to be something that you need in order to keep from getting depressed, or for you to be happy and healthy, not just I want a dog and I don't want to pay any additional fees for it. Yes, ma'am. Why are you groaning? Look at her. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. So, I'm gonna say it one more time. I think emotional support animals are important if you need it. If that's something you need, then I support it, and I support you and all your endeavors. And if you want a cat, get a cat. I like cats too. I like snakes, but most people don't like snakes. So if you want a snake, Simone approved. So that's all for today. I might insert a couple videos of my dog. I'm not sure yet. I know you want to see her because she's so pretty. But yeah. I hope you have a nice night and have really considered the fact that emotional support animals are important. Bye.